My beloved child, today I am speaking directly to the quiet place inside your heart, the place no one else sees. I know how tired you are. I know how strong you have tried to be for everyone else while feeling like you are falling apart inside. You smile in front of people and say you are fine, but when you are alone, your thoughts grow loud and heavy. You wonder why your journey feels harder than others. You wonder why doors seem to close when you need them open. You wonder why progress feels slow while everyone around you appears to be moving forward. You ask yourself if you are behind, if you have missed your moment, if somehow you are not enough. But listen to me carefully now. Delay is not denial, and delay is not defeat. What feels like waiting is actually preparation. What feels like silence is actually construction. You are not stuck, you are being built. You compare your timeline to others, but every life moves in its own season. Some bloom early and some bloom later, but the ones that bloom later often grow the deepest roots. Right now, you are growing roots. Roots are invisible. Roots grow in the dark. Roots take time, but roots are what allow a tree to stand when storms come. If everything had happened when you first asked for it, you would not have been ready to carry it. You would not have understood its weight, its responsibility, its purpose. The closed doors were not punishment. They were protection. The people who walked away were not losses, they were redirections. The opportunities that slipped through your hands were not mistakes, they were adjustments to your path. You see delay, but I see development. You see emptiness, but I see expansion. You see nothing happening, but beneath the surface, your character is deepening. Your patience is strengthening. Your perspective is widening. You are becoming someone who can sustain what is coming. Strong foundations are built quietly. When a building is being constructed, there is dust, there is noise, there is unseen labor before the beauty appears. No one applauds the foundation, yet without it, nothing can stand. This season in your life is foundation work. It feels slow because depth takes time. It feels lonely because growth often happens in hidden places. But hidden does not mean forgotten. You are not behind. You are on a path uniquely designed for you. If you rush the process, you weaken the structure. If you force the timing, you risk collapse. What is being formed in you right now will hold you steady later. The tears you cried were not wasted. The nights you questioned everything were not pointless. In those moments, you discovered resilience you did not know you had. You learned to keep going when motivation disappeared. You learned to stand when support felt absent. You learned to breathe through pressure. That is strength. That is growth. That is transformation. Success is not only about reaching a destination, it is about becoming the person who can live there with wisdom and stability. You think nothing is changing, but you are changing. Your heart is softer but stronger. Your mind is clearer. Your spirit is deeper. You have endured what once would have broken you. That is progress, even if it is not visible on the outside. Remember that darkness always comes before dawn. The sky does not shift from night to bright daylight instantly. Light rises gradually, quietly, steadily. The same is true for your life. Change is already unfolding, even if you cannot measure it yet. One day you will look back at this season and realize that what felt like delay was alignment. What felt like rejection was protection. What felt like isolation was preparation. You are not being overlooked, you are being refined. Refinement requires heat. Growth requires pressure. Stability requires testing. But you are still here. You are still standing. You are still believing, even when belief feels fragile. That alone proves your strength. Do not abandon yourself in this season. Do not give up on your dreams because the timeline feels different than expected. Timing is not a measure of worth. Speed is not proof of favor. Depth matters more than pace. When your moment comes, it will not need to be forced. It will fit. It will align. It will feel steady instead of chaotic. And when it arrives, you will understand why you had to grow first. So release the fear that you are behind. Release the pressure to match someone else's story. Your journey is intentional. Your process has purpose. Your waiting has value. What is built slowly lasts longer. What matures deeply stands stronger. You are not in an ending. You are in a preparation for a beginning greater than you can currently see. Stay steady. Stay open. Stay willing to grow. Your strongest chapter has not been written yet, and the work happening inside you right now is shaping a future that will make sense of every silent, stretching, strengthening moment.